Namaskar, Jai Jagannath. Welcome to Lakshmi Nani. Today we will discuss most important 30 pedagogy MCQ for CTET Exam. Let's start. The capacity to detect and respond appropriately to the moods, motivations and desires of others is a characteristic of best intelligence. Intrapersonal is the able to know himself or other individuals by providing insight behaviors. Interpersonal is like most private intelligence. Kinesthetic is bodily kinetic energy related like athlete etc. Naturalistic is related to natural. So the answer is interpersonal. What is interpersonal intelligence? It is to understand others and relation to others. These are seen like physiotherapy, psychotherapist, teacher, salesman who can convince others by motivating, who know others' desire, others' mood, salesmen, religious leaders, politicians, etc. So the answer is interpersonal intelligence. Language and thought develop independent of each other. No, both language and thought are related because language is related to environment where thought is related to intelligence, means genetics. And development is the product of genetics and environment. So this is wrong. Interact in myriad ways to influence each other. Myriad means like 100,000 times. So this can be considered. Let's see. Don't get impacted by the social context. No, this is not. Both get influenced by environmental factors but not heredity. No. As I said, that development is the product of environment and heredity. So the right answer will be interact in myriad ways to influence each other. Got it? Then, Robin's parents consciously engage in a range of non-typical household chores such as the father cooking food and the mother repairing faulty electronics at home. In such a context, Probin is likely to, like as you know, mothers are housewives, they do household work like cleaning or cooking, etc. And fathers are like marketing, doing job outside or repairing faulty electronics. But here is the alternative. So, what is likely to? Endorse gender stereotypical segregation. Endorse means like support. Stereotypical segregation, question gender stereotypes, support gender schema, employ gender labeling. First of all, let's know what is gender and what is sex. Look, sex is biological and gender is social construction. We made gender in our thought. So, here, Probin is likely to what? Probin questions gender stereotypes that we can't decide who can do what. A male can do household work and a female can also do electronics and outside work also. This is in our mind what will a person do, either male or female. Like sex is male or female can define biologically. What is gender? Understood? Gender is our social construction in our mind. We have made it. That gender is this or that. A boy can do this, a boy can do that. Like if a boy is playing cricket, get hot, someone says, no, don't cry. You can't be like a girl. Only girl cries. No, where it is right that cry. So, this is our social construction. So, the answer is Probin is likely to question gender stereotypes. Question number 4. Diversity among students in the classroom should be considered as an asset for learning. Asset means as a tool of learning. Seen as a barrier to learning. No. Ignored by teacher. No. Minimized to create equity for all. No. So, the right answer will be diversity among students in a classroom can consider as an asset or a tool for learning. Got it? According to National Education and Policy 2020, assessment at the elementary level should be what? What is elementary level? Elementary level is primary level. Elementary level is 4 to 10 years. So, formative is the regular assessment. Regular assessment, this is right. Focused on mere retention of information? No. Conducive to optimize teaching learning. So, the answer will be What? Question A and B only. A is right, B is right. Okay. A, B, C only. C is C not. A, B, C, D no. A, B and D yes. Formative, regular or optimizing teaching and learning. So the answer will be answer D. That is A, B and D. To promote critical thinking among learners, it is important to the teacher poses very easy question to student. No, it is not the right method. Teacher follows a rigid timeline. No. Student get ample opportunity. Yes. A student can get ample opportunity to discover new knowledge. Students are divided into same ability. No. So the right answer will be students get ample opportunity to discover knowledge. To promote inclusion, a teacher should encourage competition. No, competition is not a good idea at all. Implement teacher-centered pedagogy. No. A teaching learning method always should be a learner-centered, not a teacher-centered. Ignore individual differences. No. Practice universal design for learning. Yes, this is the right answer because universal design can accepted by everyone, every able person or disabled person, or to promote inclusion. Assertion. To successfully include students from disadvantaged groups, it is important to include aspects of their culture through various activities. This is the assertion. Reason is a sense of belonging fostered the motivation to learn. Choose the correct action. Let's see. Both A and this is the right assertion and this is also right. Let's see. Both A and R. Both assertion and reason are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Yes, this is right. Because to foster the motivation of learning includes, we should successfully include students from disadvantaged group also, which is important to include aspect of their culture through various activities. Question number 9. The use of necessary optical aids like adaptations like large font size, magnifiers are especially important for the inclusion of students with dash. Partial loss of sight. Yes, a partial loss of sight student can see fully or clear fully by large font size or magnifiers. Hearing impairment no. Sensory impairment also no. Total loss of sight can see anyhow at any cost. So the answer will be partial loss of sight. Students having autism often carry the strength of. What is autism? Autism is the disorder to communicate or interact. A person cannot feel comfortable or a person is unable to communicate to others and interact with others. So students having autism often carry the strength of paying attention to details. Right? Expressing their emotion, no. He can't express or communicate. Advanced communication skill, no. Easily switching from one task to other, no. Because he can't interact or he can't communicate. So the right answer will be paying attention to details is a characteristic of autism. But he can't express, he can't communicate, he can't switch a task from another easily. Whenever presented with a problem, Kirti comes up with multiple novel solutions for that problem. This indicates that when Kirti wants to present a problem, he can comes up with multiple novels of solutions. So, Kirti is a student with gifted ears, average understanding no, is facing lack of conceptual clarity no, is overconfident also no. So, the answer will be Kirti is a student of giftedness. Assertion. A teacher should choose pedagogy and content which aids the formation of new knowledge and advance higher order skills among students. A teacher should choose pedagogy and content which yields the information of new knowledge and advances higher order skills among students. Children have the ability to construct, interpret the knowledge. Yes, according to Piaget, students can construct their own knowledge and they are needed scientists. So, both assertion and reason are true and reason is the correct explanation of assertion. Then, Khushi is a 14-year-old girl learns to paint by watching YouTube videos of a young painter. She believes that she is capable of painting and follows the procedures diligently. Khushi's learning can be termed as collaborative learning. No, collaborative learning is doing a group. 4 to 6 members or more than 2 members in a group can do collaboratively. Passive imitation, observation. No, this is not imitation. Observational learning, metacognition. Yes, observational learning is the right answer. Learning happens more effectively if the classroom environment is fearless, right? Teacher ignores individual differences related to learning among students, right? Content taught is very complex and abstract. No, students' opinion are not accounted for in the discussion of the concept. This is also wrong. So, among or both of two are right, but let's see what is more appropriate answer will be. If the classroom environment is fearless, a student can interact with the teacher fearlessly and he can share her or his thought, his knowledge, his ideas fearlessly. So, the answer will be the classroom environment is fearless. This is the most important point for learning more effectively. The correct sequence of periods of child development is infancy. No, not infancy. Prenatal. After prenatal, early childhood. No. This is also no. Prenatal, infancy, early childhood, adolescence, middle childhood. No. After early childhood, there is middle childhood and then adolescence. So, prenatal, infancy, early childhood, middle childhood and then adolescence. This is the correct sequence of child development. Development is the result of days, nature and nurture. So, development is the days of nature. What is nature and what is nurture? Nurture is to grow someone and nature is nature. So, the answer will be what? Alienation, no. Disjuncture, no. Independent action, no. Nature and nurture are not independent. So, the answer will be interaction. Development is the interaction result of interactive result of nature and nurture. According to Jean Piaget's theory of cognitive development, at which stage do most children understand the conservation, seriation or categorization? They can categorize a mixed things. They can serial like ascending order, descending order. They can conserve or they can remain in a conservational way. So this the answer will be what? Sensorimeter, no. Pre-operational, the answer will be no. Concrete operational or formal operational? The answer is concrete operational. Rima has just started to respond to question in a logical and better organized manner while specifying the logic behind her response. So, logical, as per Jean Piaget theory of cognitive development, she has entered this stage. According to the, as we know, there are 4 stages of development: sensory method, pre-operational, operational, concrete operational and formal operational. Logical thinking or organized thinking comes into a child when the child entered to concrete operational stage. So, the answer will be concrete operational. In accordance with Lev Vygotsky's ideas of cognitive development, a teacher should minimize the interaction among students, no. Restrict the use of cultural tools, no. Provide a scaffold. Yes, scaffold or ZPD or zone of proximal development are connected to each other. Zone of proximal development is where a child can go, and scaffold is to promote or to help her or his with some clues like what, when, where, etc. So, provide a scaffold for students to reach their best potential is the right answer. Practice keywords is a extrinsic motivation, so these are not good at all. The answer will be C. Let's do the question number 20. Which of the following statements is correct for theories given by Jean Piaget and Le Colbert? Both have given theories of cognitive development among adults? No. They have given theories of cognitive development from childhood to adults. Both theories have 8 patterns of development? No. Both theories are limited to the middle childhood? No. Both theories are stages. Yeah, this is the right answer. Like Jean Piaget has 4 stages: sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete and formal. And Lawrence L. Kohlberg have 3 stages: pre-conventional, conventional and post-conventional. So, both theories are right answer. A classroom where students are encouraged to pair assignment, group work and discussion are characterized by what? Passive learning? No. This is the answer. The answer is collaborative learning. Collaborative learning. Like they can collaborate to each other. Rote memorizing? No. Instruction based or no. Which of the following should be promoted among students? Rote memorization? No. Critical thinking? Yes. Functional fixedness? No. It is always variable. It is not fixed. It is flexible. Convergent thinking is not good. Always be divergent thinking. So the right answer is critical thinking. A problem-solving procedure in which a prescribed step-by-step method should be followed is a or an heuristic? No. Analogy? No. Trial and no. The answer is algorithm, because algorithm always follows step-by-step method which is pre-prescribed. Which of the following statements are true regarding assessment of learning? What is assessment of learning and what is true about it? Let's see. All error must be marked with red circles in the notebook to induce fear. No, fear is not good. We should create a fearless environment for an effective study or effective learning. Errors should be used as opportunity to know about student learning. Yes, this can be right. This is right. Peer assessment can be used as a way of feedback. Yes, this is also right. Pattern in students' error must be taken care of by the teacher. This is also right. So the answer will be 2I, 3I and IV. Let's see where. No, this is not. This is not. See here, this is 2I, 3I and IV. This is the right answer. Assertion. School should consider and cater to the emotional side of learning. What is the reason? Emotions are inseparable from cognition. Choose the correct option. Both assertion is right and reason is also right. And emotions are related to cognition and they are not separable from cognition is the right explanation of that. The school should consider and cater to the emotional side of learning. So the answer is A. Which of the following factor leads to intrinsic motivation? Rewards is extrinsic, punishment also extrinsic, praise also extrinsic, interest is the intrinsic motivation for effective learning. Which of the following is an environmental factor and not a personal factor influencing learning? Level of understanding, emotional quotient, teaching learning materials, intrinsic motivation. Look, level of understanding, emotional quotient and intrinsic motivation are related to cognition. But teaching learning material is extrinsic or that is related to environmental factors. So the answer will be option number C. Which of the following is likely to become a barrier to learning? Flexible curriculum, right. Multiple sensory approaches to learning, right. Same ability grouping. No, grouping is not at all a good option. Yes, we can group students for collaborative learning, but doing same ability grouping is not a right choice. Constructive based pedagogy by teacher is the right option. So the answer will be option number C. Recent theories in the field of child development suggest that development gets influenced by genetics, education, culture, social policies. Genetics is responsible for development, education is also responsible, culture also and social policy also. So the answer will be option number D, I, 2I, 3I and IV. Last, development of children occurs in an orderly manner but is individualistic in nature. In a disorderly manner, suddenly at a particular moment, at the same rate for all children across the world or as a result of schooling only. What will be the answer? In an orderly manner but is individualistic in nature. Yes, this is the right answer. In next class, we will discuss another 30 most important questions. So, thank you.